Hi and welcome everyone. Before we start, we have to have the CFTC requirement that there is a risk in the trading and there is no guarantee. All our videos for educational purposes only, and we strongly recommend that to practice as long as you need it, as much as you need it on a sim before you use a real money. Good day everyone. Today is 3:18 p.m. 21 December, and it is amazing day. 2 days away from the Christmas, and usually the markets don't move, and today the market is not really moving, but those days where even if you are trading manually, you can get a few ticks here and there. It is very smooth market today in a way. They are beautiful for scalping when the market is a bit slow and is moving nicely like today. And this is where the different, if the market moving very fast, you should be careful how to scalp the market and what type of a market you are using. And even today, there is no movement in the market, but it's very stable, which it is amazing. Even on the CL, hit the targets, and all the ES hit the target. If you take as an example how bad it is today, and you can see between one trade and another trade, there is a very long time. There is hours between each one of them, and the ES took 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. They are like an hour or 2 hours apart. But this is really nice when the market is just moving slow and you are taking your time entering the market and exiting the market, which it is a lot of people fail to do that when they're trying to scalp the market. So if we are looking on the B scalper right now, on the 1 minute, we hit the CL, ES, YM, and 30-year Treasury bond. Lately, the NASDAQ and the YM, they're not really in their best shape the last couple days. The last couple weeks. They've been up and down all the time. The CL on 150 ticks made it, the ES made it. Again, the NASDAQ, you can see all this line here is NASDAQ, and there is only one NASDAQ made it. And then we have all this line YM, and there is 2 made it and 2 did not. But then we have 1 30-year Treasury bond didn't make it and 3 made. So on the 30-year Treasury bond, they are very stable, but lately the YM and the NASDAQ, they are really doing those holidays. You gotta be careful with the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones, because they are $5 per tick, and it require really a little higher time frame. We have some traders using 7 range and 6 range, and some other traders, they are using 200 ticks on the YM and the NASDAQ, which that can do it. Then we have the YM, we did it, and then the 30-year Treasury bond, we have 3 out of 4 hit the target. YM, 2 out of 4 hit the target. NASDAQ, 1 out of 4 hit the target. And then ES, 4 out of 4 hit the target. And then the CL line, 4 out of 4 hit the target. On NinjaTrader 8, we are using the same A scalper and a B scalper and a C scalper, but on NinjaTrader 8, we went back and start adding the DAX on it to test the DAX on the NT8 system. And you can see on the 30-year Treasury bond, A scalper did it. The NASDAQ also on the 1 minute did it very well. on the A scalper, where on the Ninja Trader 7 we can see didn't make it. The 30-year Treasury bond is extremely stable on the 1 minute A scalper. Also the the CL is doing extremely well. But what I really track my attention is the DAX on 1 minute on the A scalper is doing extremely well. And is in a way it hit the target immediately within a couple of 3 trades, which I like it, and I don't like to stay in an auto trade all the time. So every time in the morning we know this is the first one is going to hit the target. The second one is the B scalper and is running here under 1 minute, and the YM hit it, and the 30-year Treasury bond also did it. And then here on the right corner, right middle corner, we have the ES 150 ticks. Also hit the target, but I really like the A scalper 1 minute on the DAX has been pretty much consistent. And at the bottom here, we have the C scalper on that line. The 150 ticks is doing very well, and the 300 ticks is doing very well. And then here on the right side, we are testing the full range on the A and a B scalper. Mainly we are doing heavy tests on the DAX, really, and this is the purpose for the full range. And we trying, because doing the DAX hours, the CL and the DAX, they are running really very, very nice doing the European hours. And also the CL do not underestimate around that time either. So we are trying to push it to the full range on a big market like a CL and a DAX, which is a very serious, the DAX, to put it in a small cage like a full range, because the DAX really move. But they've been doing very well. We are testing them in a certain hours, doing the DAX hours, and here is the CL full range, and this is the main purpose for the full range. And the CL also on A and a B, this is says here A, and this one says B on it. So both of them are doing well, and our main concern is the DAX, and we are nailing the DAX. This one here is the A scalper on a full range, and the B scalpers on a full range. Why the full range? Because we can use a stop loss, very little stop loss. We don't have to use those crazy stop loss, 20 ticks. We can get away with, some traders, they use 20 ticks on the DAX, which is pretty heavy when you have 2 losses in the same time, right after the other. But on a full range, we can limit that stop loss maybe to 10 ticks, and you can be comfortable in the trade. And that's why we're trying so hard to, if it needs to be adjustment, because it's brand new right now on a new platform, actually NT8, so we're trying to see if it needs any more adjustment, because I like the full range using a stop loss. This is not bad at all. And that's all what we have for the A and a B scalper. And we thank you very much. And God bless you all.